Welcome to our Overland Expo East 2024 adventure. This year we had the honor of being featured in the DIY showcase area, and true to form, we brought the whole family along. Our camp setup, not staged at all. What you saw was exactly how we camp, using every bit of our gear to make the experience fun, comfortable, and manageable for a family. The kids got to dive into some awesome classes. They learned about bug hunting, fire building, and even drove RC trucks over a overlanding obstacle course just for kids. We did squeeze in some time to explore the expo ourselves, but our main goal was to share our authentic camping experience and connect with everybody that we met. We loved meeting everyone who stopped by, sharing stories and asking important questions. We made some great connections and had an absolute blast. So buckle up, let's dive into our full experience at the Overland Expo East 2024.
Since these expos have been going on for a couple of years now, there's plenty of videos out there that cover the vendors. So instead, what we thought would be pretty cool is to talk to people about their personal stories about the gear that they can't camp without and the gear they've ditched.
So the one thing we wanted to ask everybody was, what was the first thing you ditched camping?
I know most recently was, he bought a big boat cooler for surf fishing.
All right.
And we were like, you know what, that thing is heavy to carry, hard to transport, so we downsized to a couple of lifetime coolers.
Yeah.
Much lighter, and they keep the ice colder.
Yeah.
So.
And then the other question was, what is something that you wouldn't leave without?
Sleeping bag.
Sleeping bag?
We forgot our sleeping bags enough.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Steve?
Yeah, Dakota.
Dakota, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Todd?
Bryce,
nice to meet you guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate you talking to us on camera.
Yeah, sure.
Yesterday was a little bit of a mess for us. We didn't really get any footage whatsoever, but we're just trying to get
Today's a better day.
Yes, ma'am. Well, I appreciate your time.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll see you guys.
Yeah, see ya.
What's the first thing that you got rid of?
Like as far as overlanding is
like
concerned?
Just that you thought it was going to be
camper,
the end-all, be-all thing. You got it, and you were like, I'm never bringing this out again.
Oh, I know what that is. Rotopacks.
Oh,
I hate them.
Let's get it out. It's on.
Oh, you're ready to be looking at the camera?
No.
No, Rotopacks, I hate them. There was a huge fad thing, and everyone had them, and
exactly.
they just leak. You gotta vent them every single day. You go up 1,000 feet, you gotta vent them.
Yeah.
The weather changes 10 degrees, you gotta vent them, and then if you don't, they leak the very next day. I mean, I bought a brand new one and it leaked before I even put it on the truck.
So I have Rotopacks, and I have yet to have even. I bought them on a blemish sale.
Yeah.
So I literally just have them in the back of my garage. All I was gonna do was actually just mount them up on top of my roof rack at some point, but not just in the event that I needed a fuel tank.
Yeah. See, from my experience, I think people who love Rotopacks have never actually used them.
Well,
Yeah.
that's a lot of the stuff that we have
but
around here,
Rotopacks
right?
have, I forget what they're called, but it's their soft version.
Yeah.
And those are made to swell and constrict with, you don't have to vent them. No, I could probably go with those. I haven't purchased those yet, but the hard Rotopacks, I can't say I can recommend them. I can't.
And then, do you have one?
What I got rid of, I had one of those tents that goes in the back of your truck.
Yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
And so to company, I'm sure they build them in. I'm sure they get them from China. Nothing wrong with that, but they're out of Asheville. Great company, great customer service. But I put it in the back of my truck, and I went, nope, this is not going to work.
I know.
I was like, and I was on a plan for a trip. I was like, I immediately went out to the store and bought a regular ground tent.
I was on that trip with you.
Yeah, and it's like, nope, this is not going to work. Let's grab just a regular basic tent.
What's one thing that you won't go without?
That I won't go without. I would have to say my chainsaw.
Oh yeah, really?
Yes.
What was the first thing that you bought that you were like, this is going to be the end all be all thing, and then you used it and was like, I'm getting rid of this thing right away?
I don't know actually. Most of the things I still use.
Oh,
Nice.
really?
Yeah.
Okay,
So pretty much, if I were to do it over again, I'd get a hard top tank instead of the soft.
Yeah.
But I had that for 4 years.
Yeah.
Never had an issue with it. but the hardtop's a little more easier to deal with.
Yes, it is.
And doesn't get as destroyed by the sun. So I mean, I was happy with it. It was cheap. I got it for $750 because I bought it in a group sale.
Nice.
So
What's up, buddy?
he wanted to look at the camper.
Yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, honestly, I do a lot of research before I buy things, and so I want to make sure that I'm getting what I want.
Nice.
And it takes me a really long time to buy anything.
So you don't have a easy to throw out.
No.
And then the second question was, what is the one thing that you would never go without?
Oh, well, it would have been my Tacoma, but I had to get rid of that, like I was telling you. I got orders to Alaska.
Oh.
And so I had, unfortunately, I had Canex. Yeah,
After he sold his Tacoma.
Yeah.
No.
I bought it at 2,500 Cummins. I was like, this would be the perfect truck for dragging the family up there. And
Now
sold
you're trying to drive that around DC?
No, I've already sold
you
that.
sold that.
Already got rid of it. But yeah, it would have been the Tacoma. I wish I'd never got rid of it. I've had that for like 8+ years.
Yeah.
And I had a 2005 F250 front axle. I had the rear axle put under it.
Oh, you did the swap.
So I blew up the rear end, put the rear axle from the F250 in there, and had the front axle to do the front axle swap, but I didn't get to it.
Did you do the work yourself, or did you? Yeah.
What is the first thing that you got rid of in your overlanding camping adventure rigs that you have?
Like
camper, your truck, whatever. Like the first thing you're like, this thing does not work. I'm getting rid of it.
Oh, so I'm huge into the outdoors already. Like I said, I built this log. I have 15 acres in Bedford. So thank you very much.
These are our.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
Hand 'em
Yeah.
out.
So anywho, I'm big into it, right? And I actually bought a brand new. So we just had twins, right?
Oh,
I had a little tiny Corolla, and I already have a 5-year-old son. So I needed something that I could fit 3 across. So I got this Crosstrek Wilderness. I love it. It's awesome. And then I saw the commercial where they were pulling this old trailer. Like, dude, that'd be sweet. Danny's old enough now; he can start traveling with me. So that's when I started looking into it. Bought a little 4x8 with the thought of just patching some of the rough spots. Wound up having to tear it all down on the frame. So now I'm rebuilding it. So you could, in essence, say I bought one to get rid of it, to start over.
There you go. There you go.
I know that was a long way around.
Yep. And then the second question is the last one. What is the thing that you won't go camping without? You need to have it every time.
A shower.
Yeah.
Shower.
That's actually one of ours.
A shower.
Toilet paper.
My wife's exactly. My wife despises the outdoors, so this is not her thing, right? So I don't really have to necessarily worry about the bathroom thing so much with me and my son. But definitely a shower because I can't go to bed sticky.
Yeah.
And I can shower anywhere.
Oh, and the humidity
But-
here last night.
Yeah, it's brutal.
Yeah, it was so gross.
Yeah, it's the shower for sure. That's why I love the hot water system.
Nice.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I'm Steve, by the way.
Steve, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I'm Zane.
What's your name?
Zane?
Good to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Ethan?
Yeah, Walton, like John Boy. I don't know, you
Hey,
can't forget
if
it.
you want, I mean,
What is the first thing that you get rid of? Like you said, no way, this thing doesn't work. I'm not taking it with us when we go camping. You brought it once and you're like, ugh, no way.
Bunch of books.
What is it?
A bunch of books.
A bunch of books? Throw them out the window. Let's burn them.
But maybe
After this trip, we're going to get rid of the water spout that we have.
Oh yes, we have
turning
a
on.
battery-powered water spout.
Yeah.
That turns on. I swear, like it has demons in it. It just all of a sudden it turns on and it's pumping and water's going everywhere. It flooded our campsite today.
Yeah.
So definitely buying a new one of those.
Okay, we've gone through a couple of water spouts, so I get that.
Yeah.
All right, so my second question is, what is the one thing you will never go camping without? You have to have it with you.
tents.
Tent, for sure. Is there anything extra? Like
It's
anything
very
extra?
similar to that.
It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have that, but we don't use that one.
A real pillow.
What was it?
A real pillow.
A real pillow.
Yeah, real pillow
oh, okay.
for sure.
Okay.
Air mattress.
Yeah, air mattress. I always say a shower.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
a
can't
shower.
go to bed sticky. So we've got a little shower in the back, and I have like a little.
A baby wipe works, right?
Nah, it's not the same. It's not the same. I'm my army time. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, congratulations.
We're newlyweds.
Nice. Okay. So when you go camping, what was in your overlanding rig or your truck or whatever? What was the first thing that you absolutely just got rid of and it didn't work for you at all? The first thing you got rid of?
The side canopy on the pop-up because they had the flimsy legs on it.
Oh, it would just like fly away?
It was a bad canopy on the side, and so we bought a freestanding one just to go to it, zip tie it to the camper.
All right, good. And my second question, last one. What is one thing you will never go camping without?
Beer.
That's a first, and my first one to say beer.
A mattress.
Yes. All right, Steve, you just got back from walking around, and there's nothing here to look at?
No, there's plenty to look at. There's nothing to buy. When we came here in 2019, there was like truck full of, like semi full of stuff. Like people brought a lot of stuff to sell. And this year it just seems like, hey, here are our products that we can sell to you, but give us your name and number and we'll get back to you.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, no, it's fine. We're just YouTubing it.
Okay, I'm
totally
sorry.
cool. I can edit it out.
Sorry, thank you.
It's fine.
So there's not a whole lot to like impulse buy here,
Yeah.
which is surprising. But I was talking to the actual guy that I bought the table from, and he said it's.
Did you want to give them a circle? Get them one of the
And a lollipop.
Yeah, and a lollipop.
Go give him a lollipop.
No, we'll talk to them.
Well, yeah.
So when you guys go camping, what was the very first thing that you bought that you tossed and you're like, nope, this thing does not work. We need to get rid of it right now. Do you have anything in your mind that you were like, no way, I'm never bringing this camping again?
The first thing that we tossed as soon as we got it.
Something you thought was going to be the best thing ever, and then you used it, and you're like, yeah, we ain't bringing this camping again.
Oh.
I don't know.
Oh, I do. I think
what?
it was the Coleman, the pop-up grill that like stood, it had the
Yes.
legs on it and it stood up.
Yes.
And then we just went to like that because
yeah?
it was too much and you know, you'd have to break it down and it took up so much space. So yeah,
Okay.
I think that was it. The
Yes.
pop-up grill.
All right, then my second question, last question, and I'm done. What is one thing you will never go camping without? That you have to bring it with you every
What's
time?
one thing?
That you won't go
answer
camping
that.
without?
Oh, this is the one thing that I always need to go camping with my cat.
Your cat?
Yes, my cat.
Your real cat? Like a
Yes.
live cat?
Yeah, he goes with us everywhere.
That's awesome. That's my first time anyone's answered a cat.
A cat. Yeah.
Pretty
Let's
cool.
see. The cooler.
The cooler.
Right? Like
Yes.
good beer.
Yes.
Right? You gotta have good beer to camp.
Nice. Yeah. Do you have a fridge yet or just a cooler?
Just the cooler.
Nice.
Yeah.
Once you get a fridge, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
I bet.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. All
All
right.
right. Well, thank you so much.
All right.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I have two questions for you. First one is, what was the first thing that you bought that you got rid of and were like, this is junk. I'm never taking this camping with me ever again. You thought it was going to be great,
Our
and you're like, no,
AeroPress.
it's the worst. What'd you say? What was it?
An AeroPress coffee.
Oh, really?
Because we're backpackers,
Yeah.
and so we're like, oh, we gotta have good coffee. It was the AeroPress.
Yeah, I just got.
But
why,
it was
too
the
big?
original.
Too much.
Oh, it was huge and
Oh yeah, cleaning. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
yeah, we did most of our starting camping was all done learning how to backpack. And growing up in New England, we really thought, oh, well, we know how to be in the woods, and we were horribly wrong. So there really is a learning curve to backpacking and doing it comfortably. And
Yes. Yes.
so
No,
our
a lot
very
of fun.
first hiking trip, we got our butts handed to us, and we did everything wrong. And
How long were you out there?
3 days.
Oh.
3 days, 2 nights, and we almost died.
Yeah,
We'll never camp again.
yeah, we ruined our kids.
We all have one. We all have one like that.
Our kids are teenagers, and we made two of them come with us, and they'll never go again. They're like never.
All right. Second question, and then I'm done. Well, I'll turn the camera off. What is one thing you will always take with you camping that you cannot go camping without?
Honestly, a headlamp.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's the first time I've heard that one today.
Yeah, I mean, the ability to do anything after it gets dark, and having a headlamp to be able to cook by, or
Yep. Yep. Okay.
The flip, halfway.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It was already. All right, we're gonna do it. Hold on. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Whoa, first try. Wow. Why is the fire going out? What am I taking away?
Okay, you ready?
All right, ready?
Make it more fluffy. The fluffier the better, because that's going to catch all them sparks.
Like that. You gotta put it in this way. Ready? 1, 2. Wait for the wind. Good job.
First try.
Thank you. Hey,
and you bought something, what was the very first thing that you're like, this thing sucks, I need to get rid of it, and you ripped it right off? Like when you went camping, what is the first thing that you got rid of right away?
Our rooftop tent.
Oh, really?
Yes.
You didn't like it?
Took it right off the truck.
Why?
Yeah.
So
annoying.
Every time you wanted to go somewhere, you had to pack it up,
Yeah.
go where you want to go, come
Yes.
back, unload it.
That's probably the reasons we put this on the trailer.
Yeah.
Same reason. We could download the trailer,
Set the
and
trailer
go.
up and
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. All right. So then, second question, last one. I'll let you go.
Okay.
What is one thing you will never go camping without? You have to have it every time.
Coffee maker, for sure.
Well, how do you make your coffee?
We bring a Chemex. We're a little bougie, so we bring our Chemex and do the whole thing. But I would say the portable fire. What's it?
The portable fire pit.
That
the
thing
propane?
Is,
Yeah, a little propane fire.
Yeah, that thing is
For the mornings.
Yes. Just so you don't have to build a whole fire, right? You can
No.
just get your
Yeah.
fire on.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's perfect.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go to this. I'm not the best filmer at this, but we are here with
Trevor.
Althea. All right, thank you for doing this. So we just have two questions. What's the first thing that you bought that you thought was going to be the end all to be all that you got rid of the first time you used it camping?
Camping.
Yeah.
This is your question. I don't know.
Oh gosh. I used to be an avid backpacker, and I had a camp chair that I thought was going to be awesome, and it weighed. I realized the difference of what 5 pounds can make.
Yes. I know that one.
And that hurt my back, and just without it, and it wasn't a great chair either. It was just I just thought I really wanted a camping chair.
REI fold up.
It was like a Walmart fold up.
Yeah.
It wasn't even an REI. It wasn't even a good brand, but I thought I wanted a chair, and I didn't even want a chair.
And then just the other question was what won't you go camping without?
Ooh.
Good socks.
Good socks.
Good socks.
That actually surprised. We've heard everything from coffee maker, from coffee makers to my kids, stuff like that. But yeah, no, that's it. We're just putting a little.
Yours is good socks. I think mine's a good stove because I've had bad stoves.
Oh yeah.
And it's a nightmare when the pancakes burn and everybody's waiting on you.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah,
I
thank you.
appreciate it. Yeah.
First question.
Okay.
What is one thing that you bought and you instantly threw it out? Like, what was the first thing you got rid of off your rig that you're like, oh, this is gonna be great, and then you're like, nope, forget it, it's trash, get rid of it.
My rooftop tent. That's why
Really?
I changed it. Yeah, because when you're up on the top and you're trying to put the canvas cover back on top of it, and you're walking around the whole thing, and it's bolted down, it's not fitting right, and then when you're drinking and you're on top of it, that doesn't work out so well either. So I instantly regretted having that. I didn't deploy it but 2 times the whole time I owned it, and then I threw it away and bought a new one. It's a hard shell that deploys very, very easy.
Okay.
That was the first thing I regretted.
Soft
So-
tent. Yeah, I think that was one of the reasons I wanted the iCamper was the hard.
Yes,
hard shell,
it's easy to deploy, but it's very simple to close back up, hard shell. When you're putting a canvas top on top of that, then the mold and everything else that goes with it is horrible.
All right, second question, last one.
Okay.
We'll be done. What is one thing you will never go camping without? Like essential. need to
Okay,
have
so I'm a bit. One, I need to have a lot of power, AC, and ice.
Oh,
So
ice, really?
yes.
What do you do for ice?
So right now I have my Arctic. Okay, so I have my Arctic, but my Igloo is outperforming my Arctic.
Really?
So if you go over to my Arctic and you look at it, the amount of ice, and I have cold packs in it too, it's just about halfway down. If you go over to my Igloo that I have over there, I still have ice in it.
Really?
So I like a cold beer at the end of the day. You know, you have to have that. You have to keep it cold, drinks and everything. I don't want my food to spoil. So now I bought a 12-volt refrigerator, kind of like what you have, because everything needs to be cold. So ice is one of those things that I don't go without. And if I can run AC, then I will run AC because I do not like to sleep when it's humid.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's absolutely miserable to sleep when it's humid. So I've come up with battery packs and everything else to run the AC in the evening. But your refrigerators, ice, keeping things cold, that's huge. Your dry meals are awesome, but cold is better.
Yeah. No,
There you go.
thank
That wasn't too bad. Yeah, right.
What was one the biggest thing that you bought that you hated instantly and got rid of? Like the first thing you ripped off your truck or your rig that you were like, nope, it's not working. I need to get rid of it right now.
I haven't.
No, everything you've gotten, you've
because
liked?
well, it's been trial and error since we have the other one was
before mine. So anything that didn't work out there, we just never put on mine. So I kind of got the good end of that stick and didn't have
So your
to.
rig's everything's awesome rig.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Everything is awesome.
Everything's awesome.
It's like the song.
Everything is awesome. It's the kid house. We know it. All right. Second question is, what is one thing you will always take with you camping? Like your essential, need to have it every time.
Cody.
Your pups. Aw, Cody.
He's a paid actor.
Aww.
It's like, I like the pits.
Yeah. Yeah, always has to come with you?
Every time.
Every time. Lucky dog.
Oh yeah.
All right.
He's 14, so you know, whatever makes him happy. He's got his own couch. He has his bed. The whole back of my Jeep is decked out for him. We've got treats in each of the canopies just to make sure that he can give him one kind of thing. He's got his water, that's filtered water.
Oh my gosh.
He has become Miss Priss over here.
Yeah, you want to pet the puppy? Go ahead.
Touch it.
Yeah, you touch it. You pet. So you pet the puppy? You pet the puppy?
He's like the others.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So we're out doing a bug hunt. It's 11 o'clock on Sunday.
It's pretty much the last event we're gonna do, but the kids are out. One of the classes that they had was bug hunting 101 with this dude Joe, who
He's great with the kids.
Yeah,
he's awesome.
Got like a laundry list of stuff he does down in South America too. So, what's up, buddy? All right, we're coming.
Right there.
We're coming. What is that? What was that? All right. Try to get it back in focus.
Oh.
Where are you?
So after this, we'll go back and start packing up, I think.
Leave it tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna leave tonight. Yeah.
Yeah, because leaving it tonight is good. Because they won't wrestle.
We're locked into the campground until about 3:30. So we're gonna pack up everything and just be ready to roll out. Hose down the kids. Put all our food strategically placed so that we can grab it on the way. And then I'll do first shift out of here. And then we'll just keep alternating until we get home. So about 8 hours. I do want to make one last dash through the Expo to get some other film and copy some ideas from a couple of the other event people here. But other than that, I have no idea how much footage we've actually gotten. So
we did talk to a lot of people, so I think we got some of that.
It was a lot to try to manage 3 kids, talk to probably 100 different people about the van and the hiker and stuff like that. A lot of families, and dealing with a lot of that. Penny ran out of clothes this morning, so she is in Finn's underwear and one of her last shirts. But we'll do one last video update as we roll out of here. But other than that, it's pretty much kind of a wrap.
Yeah.
So we offered to teach a class camping with kids for next year. They said no, please submit it. And
so if you have any ideas that you'd like or topics you want for camping with kids, put it in the comments and maybe we'll teach a class next year. That'd be fun. I think that'd be fun. Oh, Penny's climbing the hill. Oh, jeez. Go, Penny, go. Go, Penny, go. Go, Penny, go.
Oh, looks like we acquired some kids. All right, guys.
Okay, so we're in North Carolina.
6.5 hours from home, and it is 6:30 at night.
So we ended up leaving around what,
4:30, probably more like 4:45 by the time we actually got like officially on the road. The detours out of there were kind of stupid, but whatever.
Oh yeah, see, I got the kids in the car. They all had full lunch boxes to eat. We put a movie on.
ate at 4 something, which is first dinner. I'm sure they're gonna want second dinner. Somebody on the road just said hi. Hopefully they'll go to sleep in a little bit. They're watching the iPad right now. What do you think? How was your Overland experience?
Yeah, I thought it was great. It was a lot of work. A lot of work with the kids, and then also trying to talk to everybody at the same time. I think everybody was pretty mindful that came and talked to us, that we had kids running around. So, like, when 2 random people walking across the interstate, it was weird. But I think most people kind of understood what was going on. Most of the people we talked to were parents in the first place, and people that weren't parents just kept on walking.
Yeah, it's true. It was a lot of work. But I enjoyed it. Like, if we can talk to people and convince somebody to get outside and go camping, that's a win in my book. Because it's about getting outside, and it's about having a great time. It doesn't matter how you do it. Whatever works for you is the right way to do it. There's no wrong way to get outside. So if it's right now, if it's just a tent on the ground, that's awesome. Do it. Get outside. So hopefully the videos that we put together inspire people to get outside and go places and do things in whatever capacity that you can do it in. Just get outside. It's worth it in every way.
And maybe we'll see you next year at Overland Expo East 25.
I'm not even going to think about that.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, we've met a lot of great people, a lot of other YouTubers, some content creators.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a very decent, very good bunch. Everybody was helping everybody out. If somebody forgot something, somebody else was able. People were giving us water and jelly.
Jelly saved the day.
Yeah.
Oh, we had one kid, Finn, was asking for peanut butter jelly for days, and we forgot to pack jelly. One camper, she had a jar of jelly, like
unopened jar of jelly. Gave it to us.
I can't tell you how much that saved our weekend. It made the whole weekend that much better, because he was every time you asked him what he wanted to eat, he would say peanut butter jelly, and then we had to say no, and he would just turn into a tantrum. So, and meltdowns all weekend. She stopped all that. So that was a huge win. But everyone was on that line. Everybody was so helpful, and they understood what we were.
Yes. If you're a parent, you can relate.